and welcome to the shiny streets of Las Vegas. We are here with MRL in the F2 series for round 6. I am your host, the Dutch Raven, and unfortunately my partner in crime, Giant, is not here today, so you'll have to do it with me. So let's just take a quick look at the track map. We've got a 6.1 kilometer circuit, 3.3 miles, with 2 DRS zones and one huge straight. So it's either gonna be a big DRS straight, very shortly, so let's get right into the action, shall we? Let's see who is gonna gamble, who is gonna keep their poker face, and who will play their cards right. As first out on track we have Barbs out on his outlap. Let me just get everything up on the screen. Update that track map. That should do it. Exactly, Jeff. My vote is for chaos as well. So we've got Bobs on his outlap. Yeah, that is all good. Oh, it's one shot quality. Never mind. Don't mind me. We've got Bobs leading the way so far in the one shot quality. As Bouncy is very close behind. We're now heading down this long straight. It's very easy to miss your braking point here, but Bob's able to do that very well. The order is jumbling up behind him quite a bit. But Bob's still on pole position so far. Can he keep that pole all the way to the line? Yes, he can. It's a 43.8 and a second clear of the rest of the field. Pat the Rock with a bold prediction that Homer will score a point for once. Well, he might do, given that there are only 11 runners today. So Bob's finished on pole position with Kiss My Ex in second, a second behind him. Vince in third, Bouncy in fourth, Nicky G in fifth, Land Sharky 6th, Edge in 7th, John Does Work in 8th, TRL 5 Stick in 9th, Homer in 10th, and City of R in 11th with no time. So he probably has a quality ban, I guess. Bouncy with the default setup, getting it in P4. That's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty good effort from you, Bouncy. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a really good effort. Because considering the default setup are not the greatest. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how the racing is gonna go here. With those long straights. Oh, I just see that City of R is joined, so maybe he wasn't even here for the quali. Yeah, we're just waiting on the drivers to go onto the grid right now. But let's see some more predictions in the chat. Pat says that Homer will score a point. So what do you guys have for predictions? Maybe some other bold predictions. Very interested in those. And also, if you haven't already, please like the stream, as we are now heading for 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go here in Miami. As Bobs takes P1, gets away very well out in the back. It seems to be all clear, all very clean here between everyone. As Landsharky on the back of Vince. Is he gonna make a move down in down here? No, but we've got a little bit more side-by-side action here through the back. Nicky G up into 6th place. Oh, and these three are side by side, very close. Oh, a little tap there from Stick. Oh no! That was a little bit of a accordion effect. Stick into the back of Nicky G, which then caused, I think, City of R and Homer to spin out. As Bobs has created a second lead over Bouncy. Kiss My Ex in third, also a second back, but these three are the ones we're gonna be looking at down this long straight. We got a caution in sector 2, but that's John Doe's work who's driving again. And Landsharky has some speed, Which way is he gonna go, left or right? Right on the gearbox here. Dives down the inside. Ooh, that's close. Over the curb he has to go. But Vince holds on. The 4th place has a little bit of a tank slapper though, which means Landsharky is gonna have a run down here. Probably into turn 1. Oh no, he's gonna go up the inside here. Oh, that's... Oh! Vince in the wall. Not able to keep it on the circuit. Trying to hold on to that 4th place, but Landsharky has got it. And Vince may have some wing damage now. As after lap 1, our biggest winner is actually Homer and City of R, getting 3 positions each. And our biggest loser is Nicky G, losing 4. And now Edge is looking to join this little battle here for 4th place. But, oh, was that a little bit of front wing I just saw flying there? Was that a little bit of front wing of perhaps Vince, who may have lost it? But Landsharky looking real poachy up in here. On the soft tires, we've got a variety of strategies here. Some people running the super soft, some people running the softs. But Landsharky on those softs looking absolutely flying. I see a couple of people with some predictions. Ads for P1. Well, that's gonna take a crazy race. I'm all here for it. As we've got a couple of moves further down the field. Homer having to climb the curb. City of R climbing a position. And Bob's with the fastest lap, pulling out that gap. Oh, we've got a caution here. Oh, what has happened here? 5 Stick and Nicky G have had it coming together. And both of them diving into the pits. Virtual safety car is out. So that's gonna neutralize the gaps a little bit. As 5 Stick gets a 5-second penalty as well for speeding into the pit lane. So on to lap 3 here, we've got Bobs in first place with a 3.8 second gap in 3 laps. That's actually insane. He's bumped it up to 4 under the virtual, so he might have to be careful not to get a speeding penalty. As we back on the green conditions, Landsharky has timed that to absolute perfection, as he's right on the gearbox of Kiss My Ex for the podium. but he has to sit behind. He's gonna try and get a good exit here down this straight. And Kiss My Ex surely will be just a sitting duck here down this huge straight. Landsharky gaining 325 kph up the inside, down into the braking zone, and gets the move done nicely. Oh, gets a little bit of a tank slapper though. And Vince is now joining this battle. Might have a look up the inside here of Kiss My Ex. No, he sits behind. He's gonna wait for them to come together possibly. Kiss My Ex around the outside, can't do it. Goes for the undercut, but Landsharky has him covered. Now here onto this next DRS zone. Vince getting a great exit there. Can he now throw it up the inside of Kiss My Ex? No, he's not really gaining. Oh, he's gonna try it though, having a little look, but thinking better of it. And for now, they're sitting behind, and Edge is lurking there in the distance as well, just 9/10 back, also within DRS range. This could be a fun little battle if they keep it clean all the way through the race. By the way, loving the support here for the F2 series. We've got 12 people here enjoying the stream. Big love to everyone who's watching at the moment. Now Vince, ooh, that's very close from Kiss My Ex. May have tapped the wall there, but Vince has the run now. He's gonna open the DRS and he's gonna gain on Kiss My Ex. And Edge actually has just fallen out of DRS. But Vince not gaining enough, but so he might be running a little bit of a higher wing setup. Kiss My Ex really closed up on the braking there, but got really loose through that little section, and now Vince is up the inside. And they're going side by side right now. Vince just having to stay behind Kiss My Ex, holding on to 4th place. We've got a nice little battle going up here. 5 laps into the race. Oh, Kiss My Ex goes really wide there. That allows Vince to get up the inside. Can he get the move done into the braking zone here? Hard braking from both of them, and Vince is up into 4th place. Kiss My Ex losing 2 positions in 2 or 3 laps. I think that was 2 laps. And Kiss My Ex and Edge all staying on the back of Vince. As Edge is also all over the back of Kiss My Ex, who is just falling back down. Kiss My Ex losing 3 positions since the start of this race. City of R winning 4. And Nicky G not having the best of races. Losing 5 positions, of course, having that incident with 5 stick. People watching, but I'm the only one who like. Well, if you haven't already, please like the stream, guys. It helps us out so much. It helps get our content out so much more. Oh, Edge getting really close to the back of Vince there. Can he get something done into turn 1? He's gonna have to cut inside. And he does so, trying. Vince leaves the space. Edge grabs the space. Can he hang it around the outside here? I don't think he will. He's going very wide. They're still side by side heading here into the braking zone. Vince braking really hard. Really nicely done. Really good defense there from Vince. And now City of R is caught up to the back of them. Little luck up there from City of R. As now these drivers are trying to get the best exit possible. Trying to stay as close as possible to each other. Edge. Oh, braking quite early there, catching City of R out a little bit, but City of R gets a great exit out of turn 12 and up alongside already before the DRS zones has even begun, but both of them have DRS of course, and it looks like Edge has a little bit more of a lower downforce setup than City of R, but City of R with the slipstream able to catch back up a little bit, diving it down the inside really aggressively, almost running into the back of Vince there, but just able to hold on to that position. 6th place is Edge's City of R's right now. That was a great move, but can Edge do something back into turn 1? No, he can't. Gonna have to wait for the next DRS zone. As everybody is just having to sit behind each other. Little bit wide there from Kiss My Ex. That might allow Vince to close up a little bit. Edge has lost a little bit of ground to City of R. Ooh, City of R locks up the brakes. Vince really closing up under braking on Kiss My Ex. This is a great battle to watch here. But these corners are so tricky, even in the F2 cars. It's so tricky to get the braking right, because you have to be braking and turning at the same time, which always causes lockups. And Vince really trying to stay close to Kiss My Ex. All he has to do is get a really good exit here, which he looks like he has done. Because Kiss My Ex went a little bit wide, but he might not be close enough, or well, the closing speed is probably going to be so much that he's going to be close enough. 2/10 is the gap. Is he going to dive it down the inside? No, he thinks better of it. That's smart racing there from Vince. Doesn't have the best of exits, might be under pressure from City of R. Coming down the next DRS straight. City of R really catching up there through that final turn. And as I have something in my eye. City of R, oh my god. Going it around the outside. Is he able to hold it? He is. They're side by side. And Vince has lost the position. Is he gonna dive it back up the inside? No. He can't. So maybe the tire is going off a little bit there for Vince. Both of them on the super soft tires, so maybe City of R is just nursing the tires a little bit better. As Edge gets really close to the back of Vince. As on the super soft tires, he's just trying to find a way by. These guys are putting up a real great show here. Edge swerving all over the road, trying to intimidate Vince, trying to force him into a mistake. As he's 3/10 back, coming on to the straight, opens the DRS, but so does Vince, who has a lower downforce setup. That's basically going to be the question. It looks like Edge is very slowly gaining, but he's not close enough to make a move. Takes a lot of curb, cuts the track a treat, but loses the rear end. That's gonna cost him a little bit of ground, and that's not gonna help him. He's probably gonna have to wait another lap before he can get a chance in, or well, he could Just close up on the braking here as he does so very nicely. But Kiss My Axe able to keep the pace now. And able to keep City of R behind. As Edge has a little bit of a run. He's closing, he's closing. Is he gonna dive it down the inside? No, he isn't. But City of R, he is close. He is closing in on Kiss My Axe. And these drivers are so tantalizingly close to each other, but there's just no space for a move. As they're not only trying to gain a position, they're also trying to keep the tires alive. Because we do have 28 laps, which is a pretty long Grand Prix. Ooh, Kiss My Axe going a little bit wide there. City of R might have an opportunity here. Opens the DRS. Gaining, gaining, gaining. Goes to the outside. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. Seems like Homer is off. Meanwhile, City of R takes 4th position from Kiss My Axe. And does it very nicely. Luckily Homer got back on the way. And we do not need the neutralization of a safety car. Kiss My Axe looking to fight back here on City of R. Closing up so much, almost touching the rear wing. Watch out, you're gonna get a fine for that. You're gonna get a $50,000 fine. City of R taking a wide line through there, but he's able to carry so much speed with that wide line. As both these guys have dropped Vince and Edge. Yes, I think Edge has a little bit of a higher downforce setup because he's not able to close up on the straights, and Kiss My Axe is definitely running a lower wing setup because he has so much straight line speed. Oh, little touch of the wall there for City of R with the rear tire. That wouldn't have cost him too much, but not great for the confidence. And Kiss My Axe is trying to stay within touch of City of R, who goes a little bit deep. That's not gonna help him. That's gonna give Kiss My Axe the chance to maybe pull a move here down the end of this straight. Oh wow, it's gonna happen before the end of the straight. DRS is open on the outside. We are, and we're already past him way before the braking zone. As Edge has finally managed to get past Vince. And these two are just switching positions left, right and center. So these four are basically our only battles on track as well. Well, we do have Landsharky closing in on Bouncy a little bit. They're quite close but with each other. Well, a mistake from Bouncy could mean Landsharky gets in, but out in front. Bob's 8.1 second lead in a league of his own today. Oh, it looked like he was losing the rear there, but able to control it. So let's cut back to the action. Kiss My Axe still in 4th place. That lower downforce setup really helping him here to get a position back when he's lost it. Got a yellow in sector 1. That looks to be for Stick. For TRL Stick. Who is having a race to forget, to say the least. 1 minute 40 behind the next car. Oh well, Bouncy did make a mistake because Landsharky is now side by side with him, going into sector 3 as we have a virtual safety car just as Land Sharky gets second place, and it's 5-stick who crashed into the wall and loses his front wing. That's actually perfect timing for Land Sharky, because just as he gets second place, there's a virtual safety car. But Bouncy diving into the pit, going early, trying to get the undercut. As Vince goes in as well, but gets a 5-second for speeding in the pit lane. City of R also goes in, trying to get that undercut. But yeah, this is a good time to stop, of course, under the virtual safety car. You won't lose too much time. As Edge is trying to stay super close for that restart, hoping of course it comes on the just before the straight, so he can go full out. Homer gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. As we are back to green, flag running, of course, just a couple of corners before the straight, so Edge could have an opportunity here. Having to modulate the throttle, almost going into the wall. Kiss My Ex is doing the same thing on the other side. But both of them get a pretty good run. Ooh, Edge might have just fallen away out of DRS range, and he has. No DRS for Edge, which means Kiss My Ex is gonna hold on to third place. As I am filling myself up with energy drinks to keep myself awake, since it's 2:30 in the morning. Oh, we got a caution in sector 1. That's 5-stick again, I believe. Has he lost a little bit of his front wing? No, I don't think so. We might actually be better staying on with him. he might crash and give us some entertainment. But Edge now within that second though. Within that second. Can he push? Can he push to get within an overtaking range? He is closing a lot on the straights. And a lot on the braking. A little bit of a backhand loss, but 5/10 is the gap. Oh, and these corners are so tricky. Even in an F2 car. They're wide from Kiss My Ex there. And this is easy flat out in an F1 car, but you really have to modulate the throttle a little bit. In an F2 car, Edge is doing that better than Kiss My Ex, who's trying to carry too much speed through those turns. And Edge now right on the back of Kiss My Ex. The battle for the podium. Edge, DRS open, gaining, but we have a safety car. We have a safety car. Just as Edge wants to take the podium, we have a safety car. And I wonder for what it is, because everybody is driving. And it might be for 5-stick for losing another win. Yep, he's lost another win. So Bobs dives into the pits, Land Sharky dives into the pits. But where is Bouncy gonna come out? Where is Bouncy gonna come out of this? Because he pitted early. He took the undercut. Where is he gonna come out? Is he gonna come out ahead of Land Sharky? Yes, he is. The undercut has worked. But Land Sharky is on those super soft tires. Those super soft tires. And Bob's pit from the lead to the lead. And just has to control the rest of this race. As we are halfway through the Grand Prix now. And we get a little bit of a breather from the action. We get a little bit of a breather. But if we are continuing to go at the rate that we are currently going to, then we're in for a treat for the rest of the race, because it's been amazing so far. Great battles, but from third all the way down to sixth. And the safety car restart is gonna add a little bit of extra spice to it. Bob's obviously looking to win back-to-back races. He won last time out in Austria, I believe. And is looking to take over the lead of the championship since Miniko is not here. He's just... he's a couple of points behind him. I think it's like... 10 points? Well, I'm not too sure. I'll look it up really quickly. Yeah, 10 points. I was right. You know what? Since we're waiting on the safety car to go in, I will entertain us with a couple of dad jokes. Let's see. Alright, alright. How do you call it when James Bond takes a bath? I will give you guys some time to guess the answer. You call it 007. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay, alright, this is also a good one. What kind of room doesn't have any doors? A mushroom? Oh, when does a joke become a dad joke? Tell me, Jeff. Tell me, Jeff. Dad joke me. When it becomes apparent. Oh, I actually knew that one as well. What is the scariest word in nuclear physics? Oops. Oh, I love dad jokes way too much. I love dad jokes way too much. Don't worry, guys. I got a load more in the chamber. How do computers get drunk? They take screenshots. Alright, I think that's enough because I think we're gonna go underway this lap again. So Bob still leads from Bouncy in second, Landsharky in third, City OR in fourth, Vince in fifth, Edge in sixth, Kiss My Ex in seventh, Homer in eighth, John Does Work in ninth, Nicky G in 10th, and Stick in 11th. And City of R having a great race, gaining 7 positions and having already made his stop. So he could be on for a podium if Landsharky doesn't keep his tires in check well enough. Yes, I'm hoping the safety car is gonna come in. Are we gonna get a late call? Or are we gonna go another lap? I think we're gonna go another lap. We are gonna go another lap. We are gonna go another lap. Well, let's get some more dad jokes in there then, shall we? Let's see. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet? Because they lack toes. Oh, it's such bad humor, but the best humor at the same time. I'm actually Kiss My Ex and Homer. We're almost getting together there under the safety car. That was a little bit feisty. That was a little bit feisty. Why do ducks have tail feathers to cover their butt quacks? I know that one. I know that one. That's a good one as well. I actually have that one saved up as well. Alright, so we should be getting underway this time around. Why do Bengals give up early? I don't know, but you're probably gonna tell me. I'll read that in a second as we have the safety car restart about to happen. There was almost a big crash there where when Bob's got slowed down by the game. And it looks like Bob's is bolted. And the City of R on the inside of Landsharky, they touch before they even properly get underway. As it looks like the field has been able to keep it quite clean. Bob's able to get a lead over the rest of the field. But back here, Kiss My Ex on the back of Vince, going to the outside. Braking late, but Vince brakes later. Doesn't really make the corner though. The cutback from Kiss My Ex is absolutely beautiful. And that is 6th place for you. Oh, Bouncy into the wall there a little bit. Might have given him a little bit of wing damage. And now has Landsharky on his gearbox. He has land jockey on his butt quack. DRS not enabled this lap, but will be next lap. Is the slipstream gonna be powerful enough for land jockey to make a move? It might be. He's pulling to the inside. 320 kph down the inside. Nice braking there from land jockey. And up into second place. So now we actually have a real race on our hands. City of R possibly looking to the inside, but just staying behind, buying his time. Trying to get a good exit out of this corner here. Almost losing the rear. And Bouncy did lose the rear a little bit. Or City of R having to cut out of the throttle to avoid Bouncy. But he's going up the inside. Into the end of sector 1. And making the move stick. As Edge is now trying to have a little look on Bouncy. But he gets slown up. And that invites Kiss My Axe also back into this fight. As City of R has a huge oversteer moment. And you could just throw a blanket over these three right now. They're so close together. Bouncy not having a look. Very good driving here from all these guys. Just look at how close these guys are together. They're nose to tail almost. Every single one of them. This is absolutely amazing. The battle for the last spot on the podium positions. Oh, Edge going up the inside of Bouncy. No, just staying behind. Also has to be careful not to cut in front of Kiss My Axe, because that could end very badly. Oh, Bouncy having to defend there from Edge. Oh, Bouncy into the wall. Bouncy into the wall. Losing control of his car, pushing Edge out wide, allowing Kiss My Axe to come through. Oh my goodness. Bouncy went into the wall trying to carry way too much speed into the last corner. And we have another safety car. But Bouncy carrying too much speed into the last corner, losing the car and then taking Edge with him basically. But that could have ended far worse than it actually did. So both drivers are actually very lucky to still be in this Grand Prix. Still be in the race. And we have another neutralization. Ooh, Vince getting a drive-through penalty, speeding under the safety car. He's also the only one with a penalty at the moment. A drive-through and a 5-second, I believe. So lap 20 out of 28, we have another safety car. And it's gonna be around a 5-lap dash for the end. It's gonna be like an open lobby basically. And those 5 laps might bring even more chaos than we've already had so far. Vince with another drive-through penalty. As Bouncy unsurprisingly goes into the pits to oh, he DNFs as well. And so does 5 stick. Bouncy has left the session, which means we have migrated a host. That usually isn't good. Usually the lobby coordinator has to stay until the end of the race. But Bouncy is out of here. Dirty just took all the downforce for Bouncy. He just couldn't steer. And that saw him go into the wall and then into edge, basically. So, oh, wait. Landsharky losing it on the safety car. Oh, what? Wait, what? What is happening here? What? I think this might be due to Bouncy leaving the session. I think this might be due to Bouncy leaving the session that he's lagged out. So that is really unlucky for Landsharky. Nothing he could do about that. And now we only have 7 runners left in this race. Now we only have 7 runners left in this race. Homer gets a 5-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Chaos will consume us all. Well, it already has, Jeff. It already has. We've had great battles. We've had crashes. We've had broken front wings. We've had Landsharky being stopped, just being stopped dead still for no apparent reason. That's actually really unlucky for Landsharky. I really feel for him, because there's nothing he could do about that. The game just decided you're not driving anymore. Tires for the tires. Tires for the tire guard. Wings for the wing throne. I do not understand that reference, but that might just be me. Is that a Game of Thrones reference, actually? I don't know. Never watched it. Oh, I'm gonna get hate for that probably. So yeah, 7 out of our 11 runners still in this race. And we are waiting for the safety car to come in. Now, are Nicky G and Homer close enough for it to go this lap? Yes! Yes, they are! We get a 5-lap shootout. We are gonna get a 5-lap shootout here. Warhammer 40k. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have absolutely no idea what that is. I probably should, but I don't. As Bobs brings us back underway. And I don't know what happened to the guys behind, but they have lost so much time. City of R looking to get Bobs to steal his victory away after Bobs having led this whole race. Homer also on the back of John Doe's work. Is Homer gonna go for a move? No, he's not. Oh, but John Doe's work goes wide and Homer's like, well, if you're just gonna give me it, I'll take it. They're trying to go side by side, but Homer gets the position. And now Edge on the back of Kiss My Axe. Who on his turn is on the back of City of R. And look at that, Edge just having to bleed out of the throttle completely to avoid running into the back of Kiss My Axe. Having a terrible exit though, but Kiss My Axe having a great exit. Going on the outside. Doesn't even need the DRS. Just look at the speed difference of Kiss My Axe versus City of R. And Edge as well. Edge coming like an absolute bullet. He's gonna have to be careful not to run into the back of City of R. Luckily they don't. But City of R losing the back end a little bit. Edge on the inside. Are we gonna have a repeat of what happened last time with Bouncy? No, we don't. City of R able to keep it out of the wall. The Edge diving it down the inside. These two are side by side. Brilliant action here. Ooh, Edge getting squeezed a little bit. Trying to hang it around the outside. City of R just able to squeeze in front. Great defending there from City of R for that last podium place. And Kiss My Axe, after being in 7th place at one point in this race, now back up into 2nd place. And can he now chase down Bobs? Probably not, because Bobs has been in his league of his own. You can just see Edge having more grip than City of R. Just able to maneuver the car a little bit more easily. And here John does work catching up to Homer. He might be able to make a move at the end of this strip. But first we're gonna check in with Edge. Is he going to be able to make a move? He's closing, he's going to the outside. And is he gonna get the move done? It's City of R who goes back up the inside and defends the position really well. And John does work having to go wide. Gets a 3-second time penalty for it. Both of them have 3 seconds. DRS now enabled as Edge is hunting down City of R for that last spot on the podium. City of R taking a wide line. Edge opening the DRS. Is he going to be able to get close enough? He might have a look up the inside, but just can't do it. As Homer has a 5-second, John Does Work has a 3-second. Oh, City of R going deep into the little chicane there. That's definitely gonna give him a warning. As Kiss My Axe has been able to build a gap over these two. And it's now just a fight for the podium, not even for P2 anymore. D-Master, welcome in. Better late than never, I say. Better late than never. Axe really said thank you very much for P2. And Edge might say thank you very much for P3 as he opens the DRS. He is far behind, but the closing speed is absolutely insane. City of R already defending the inside, but not close enough for Edge. A little bit too far away. How is the run from Edge? It's better than City of R's. Can he get up the inside into turn 1? Oh, he's so close. He's so close. Nose to tail here. Oh my goodness. And somehow Edge just stays behind with no contact. I don't know how these two are doing it, but this is incredible racing from both of them. Edge now opening the DRS, probably waiting for his chance at the strip. 3 laps left to go. Look at that closing speed. Ooh, that might be a warning for Edge. Be careful not to do that too much, climbing over the pert like that. And then here into the trickiest part of the circuit, in my opinion. Really close to the wall there from Edge. And this part here, flat out in an F1 car, really have to modulate the throttle in the F2 car. Look at that Edge just out of the throttle for a good second there. Otherwise he will go into the wall. City of Arm might have actually hit the wall there. We've got a yellow flag with Homer out on the side. Luckily he's able to rejoin back into this race. Edge going for the outside, having the move done well before the corner. And both of these two are actually catching back up to X. The gap was 1.7 seconds, it's now just 1.2. Could we still see a fight for P2 as well? Can these two work together to get back to Kiss My Axe and maybe steal away that P2? Just look at how close these two are. City of R. Now he has the chance to open the DRS. He has the chance to go alongside. And he has the chance to take third place, which he does. Great move from City of R. Also nice work defending against the undercut. And Edge has been demoted back down to P4 once again. And Edge's tires may have started to go off a little bit. Yeah, I saw that, Sharky. I saw that. You were driving and then you got stopped, and you were driving again and you got stopped again. That's really unfortunate for you. But we now have Edge. DRS open. 320 kph. Going past City of Arc pretty easily. And we may get a battle for P2 on the last lap here, as they are just outside that 1 second window and just under it now. Kiss My Axe is falling into the clutches of Edge here. City of R has been disqualified. Failed to use required tire compounds. Oh my god. What is this race? What is this race? Well, we do have Nicky G on the back of John Doe's work. Actually tapping the wall there, Nicky G. Can he get close enough for a move here into the braking zone? No, he can't. So we'll jump back with Edge, who is looking to close the gap, or really wide from both of them. Really wide from both of them. Who can get the best exit out of this little corner here? It's a good exit from both of them. Looks like Kiss My Axe has done that just a little bit better. Who can now it's who can modulate the throttle here the best. Oh my god, Edge just full throttle through this whole section. And Kiss My Axe a little bit wide, but gets better traction out of the corner. And Kiss My Axe might actually hold on with that lower downforce setup that he has. Can he keep P2? Edge is gaining, he is gaining, but not enough. And it's gonna be probably P2 in the bag for him. As we have Bobs rounding the final corner to take victory here in Las Vegas. It's Kiss My Ass in second, Edge in third with a 90 thousandths of a second difference, and Nicky G in fourth place, John Does Work in fifth place, and Homer, the last of the finishers, to get sixth place. What a race that was. Holy moly, we had everything in this Grand Prix. We had everything. Edge get driver of the day, but holy moly. That was a Grand Prix and a half, I'll tell you that much. Bob's absolutely dominant. He does it Minico style today. Getting 26 points, because I don't believe we get the pole position points. Yeah, I'll get you guys in for the interview. Let's just do a quick rundown as our winner, Bob's, on the top step of the podium. Joining him on the podium is Kiss My Ass and Edge, and then Nicky G in fourth place. John Does Work in fifth, Homer in sixth, Bouncy in seventh, Stig in 5th, Chucky in 9th, Vince in 10th, and City of R in 11th, having been disqualified from the race. But I think only everyone from 7th place from Bouncy onwards will not get any points since they DNF'd. Let me get onto the interview screen. Oh, I forgot to do the lost connection thing here. So here we are then with our race winner, Bob's. How was that for you?
Can't wait.
Sorry, I just have to turn you up a little
I
bit.
can't hear you right now. Wait, yeah. Output device. There we go. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, well, how was that for you, Bob's? How was that race? Was it as easy as it looked?
Yeah, there were times where I was struggling a bit, especially after safety car restarts. I just couldn't get temperature into the tires, but yeah, in general, good race. Interesting racing. Interesting racing from behind, but yeah.
And how exactly did you manage those safety car restarts every time?
It was kind of just all down to timing. I didn't. I think on the second safety car restart, I didn't jump land Sharky behind. So you just have to. I just have to keep my head calm and push through it.
Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us in the interview, and congratulations on another win. And I think that's the lead of the championship for you now, is it?
I would hope so. Minico's been out for 2 races, so it's given me a little help to get P1. But
P1 is P1.
Yeah, P1 is P1.
Alright, thank you very much, and enjoy the win.
Alright, thank you.
Yes, so that was our race winner, Bob's, as we are now getting ready for the interview with our second place man, Kiss My Ass. How was that race for you?
Oh, it was awesome. It was actually quite intriguing. I pretty much had a battles the whole entire race with Edge. Edge was at City of R, Bouncy. So I didn't really have any dull moments. So it was a good race, and obviously we were in a group chat, so we were betting on how many people would get disqualified for pitting under VSC, thinking it would count as a pit stop. And obviously one of them got disqualified. But it was a fun race. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was very sad to see City of R getting disqualified.
yeah. I did. All of a sudden, I was P2. I was like, oh, I don't know what has happened, but I'll take it. So
Yeah, you mentioned you had battles throughout the whole race. How did you manage to deal with that pressure?
Um, the pressure wasn't terrible just because I was able to, like, me and Edge and Tig and City of Bar, we were all, joking around and stuff in chat. But I will say towards the last lap when Edge was getting really close, I was stressing out a little bit. he was coming, but I got him by, I don't know how many seconds. It was probably like
Uh,
point hundreds of a second.
90 thousandths, I believe it was, just under a tenth.
Yeah, the last lap was pretty close, but it was a fun race. The F2 cars max out on the back straight pretty fast. So once you hit the max out, the rev limiter, it's hard to pass people. But yeah, it was a fun race. Oh yeah, yeah. Bops was pretty much on cruise control the whole entire race. But
Yeah, I
I'm
literally just asked him, was it as easy as it looked, and he just said yes.
yeah, I'm kind of just canceling him and Miniko out of the standings and just going from down there.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
It's kind of secured that they've won the constructors, and him and Miniko are going to get 1 and 2. So just a question of who's going to get one, Miniko or Bops. So which, with Miniko missing, that helps Bops out a lot. So
Yes. Well, thank you for joining me here in the interview room. Enjoy the P2 and have a great rest of your night. As we get our third place man in. Edge, how was that everything for you?
It was good. I was enjoying my my time with behind Kiss My Axe.
Yeah, it looked like you were.
Yeah,
That was
he managed his tires a little bit better. I was what's it called? After the chicane, I would drift a little bit, so kept using my tires a little bit more.
yeah, you were really closing up on that last lap though. How does it feel to just miss out on second place by under a tenth?
I mean, I thought I was gonna die lap. I think when Bouncy went into that wall, I'm surprised I didn't get collected with him. So I don't mind P3.
Yeah,
Oh.
now that you've mentioned it, you were really lucky to still be in the race. So
Oh yeah,
I guess P3 is then a pretty good result.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna get P4 with City VAR, but City VAR got disqualified, so unlucky to him.
Yeah, I think he pitted under the VSC thinking it would
He
count,
did.
and then it obviously didn't.
No. But it was a good race on my part.
Yeah,
Had a little
you
bit,
had
a couple of moments, but it wasn't bad.
yeah, lots of battling, lots of pushing, lots of playing around with everyone.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch as well.
Oh yeah.
So thank you for putting up a show, and I'm gonna be rounding it out of here since it is
Alrighty.
3 a.m. on my end.
Jeez.
So congratulations on the podium. Really well
Thank you.
deserved. Really good drive.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I'll probably see you next week.
I will be there.
Alright. Right, so that's gonna be doing it for today's race. It was an absolute banger. It was an absolute crazy race. We had everything. We had a disqualification. We had somebody lagging out. We had crashes, battles, front wings flying everywhere, safety car restart, dad jokes. You can't forget about those. And yeah, hopefully next week my partner in crime will be back. But I've been Dutchy, and I'll see you guys next week.